When I have gumption, I'm the woman I want to be. And not just the woman I want to be, but the woman I want to see. On the screen, magazine, talking to me freely. Not selling Pantene or the dream of tight jeans that don't squeeze. A queen. Like India Ari when she sings, I'm not the average girl from your video, and I ain't built like a supermodel, but I've learned to love myself unconditionally. That's the woman I want to see. When I have gumption, I am gracious and kind, grateful, divine, but direct. Don't expect a consolation prize, because I've been there before, been walked to my door, and it was easier to relent with a kiss than say no, was easier to give false hope than say go. But that was a lack of gumption. You know something? There was not one man who deserved my attention, much less my retention in the religion of his lanky locks, late-night calls, and emotional blocks around any thought of two souls caught up in love. That was not what this was, this arrangement between us. When I have gumption, I speak up just because I want to be heard. Every thought, every word, in a suit or a skirt, I deserve your brain. Not just your gaze, but I'll take them both, because this body's not going anywhere. So if you get distracted because I'm a girl with breasts made for milk and hips built for birth and eyes set for sensing the danger ahead, if you get so distracted you can't hear what I've said, then I'll say it again. And I'll say it once more. You're going to get used to a girl on the floor, because I've got gumption, and I've got teeth, and a tongue to articulate my freedom of speech. A woman incensed is a woman who knows there is power in passion, in suffering, in woe, and the pain of the earth will not stop, only grow, the longer we keep our sisters enclosed in a cage sitting pretty while their spirits are starved, where greed, lust, and envy ratchet their hearts. It's a media frenzy, best dressed of the stars. Look at her thigh gap showing, look at her jiggly arm. She's a slutty homewrecker, she belongs on the farm. Next week they'll forget her, last week they were charmed, and a lady can't win. Photoshopped or not, because a woman's deflections can always be caught and thrown back in her face and streaked through her hair. She's not woman enough, she's too smart, she's not fair, she's feminist, fat, too tomboy to play in this world of real Barbies and Louboutin slaves. It's not our gumption that constrains us. That's for damn sure. It's innocent, ingenue, coquettish, demure. It's the seen and not heard second sex of the world. It's the lines that he blurred. It's the war on the girl. I am fighting for gumption to spread like a cure. Infect every woman with the strength to be heard, to say what she's feeling, to say what she's learned, to start up her healing, salve all of the burns branded into her skin that she never deserved but took on in silence without saying a word, the abuse and the violence she had to endure because someone decided her soul wasn't pure. There are stories hiding in the girls all around us. There are teardrops threatening to engulf, overwhelm us. I'm a woman who cries before she gets livid, who believes in compassion, who believes in forgiveness. But until we speak up, until we make it our business to share what we've suffered, to insist, to bear witness, to the girlhood extinguished, to the woman reduced, until we untie our secrets, until we cut off the noose that makes us the weak ones when we know we are strong, that breaks us and bleeds us and makes us feel wrong. Wrong to feel angry, wrong to be bold, wrong to resist and not do as we're told, until our stories are central, not special interest. Until we believe that our bodies aren't a curse, but a gift. Until we conceive of a womanly bliss that transcends the garden, the devil, the hiss of the snake that man wrote, tempted Eve to her shame. Until we dismiss that we are to blame and decide that we're done with a strangling chain that encircles our voices and makes us behave, we will not find freedom. We will not have our say. I am fighting for gumption. I'm aligning with peace. I am deciding to practice what my soul wants to preach. I will tell my true story, because it needs to be told. To shake up the system, to set free my soul, and I promise to listen to every woman, child, man who accepts the brave mission to do what they can, to make the world better, more caring, more just, to use their whole goodness to seek out true love, to encourage the gumptious among us to run with their torches illuming the truth from the lies, to let out the laughter, the grief, and the cries. So bring on your sighing, your singing, your voices. The world needs your gumption. The world needs its girls.